She ain't tried to help her kids yet. She tried to help get rid of her kids. She did everything in her power to get rid of her kids. She ain't helped her kids yet. That's why she got food stamps. Because she ain't giving them
And,
to her auntie like she said she was doing. Get your
and let
down,
me
bitch.
say this. I was a young mother too, you dumb bitch. My daughter was at my graduation and I did it. So you the bitch that got her over there drunk right now. Cause everyone needs and you sound stupid, bitch. Bye. Bye, Pastor. Thank you.
Clean that room up, auntie. Did y'all hear her? Hold on, let me bring Suge.
Hey Keith,
What's up?
I just want to say this. I've come on your line plenty of times. I've always followed you, Joe, 21. This is how I started following y'all. Now, I don't know if you remember me. It doesn't really matter, but I still
You
watch you. I enjoy the entertainment. But for me to say I don't take care of my family, I'm up most on my family. Yeah, I do I live in a nice area. I followed 21 for the last 4 years. Only thing I want to see is the child make it and make it for her kids. This is the reason why I help. I shouldn't even have to explain that
you
to
don't, but
anyone, but
Suge, have you ever heard of loving somebody enough to let them go?
yeah, and you're right. I've heard of that. But here's the thing, though. She's out here. Okay, she went state for state. Yeah, we know that. But she's out here in my city. She's out here. If she needs help to try to find her a house to bring her kids, see, no one knows what's going on when the cameras is not on. No one knows. Everybody knows her money because she shows her money online, in which I told her quit doing that shit because there's too many damn devils up on here just preying on her
Suge,
downfall.
you said you been
She got to get her
watching.
shit together.
How
Go
long you
ahead.
been watching 21?
Time.
How long?
I've been watching it
So how
since
many people
Facebook.
have you seen be Suge? Because what's that lady name?
Uh, you
Uh,
know what? I'm
Sugar
cool. That's just
Wells.
me.
Sugar Wells was doing her thing, watching 21 kids,
Yeah.
and 21 didn't give a fuck about none of that. After I couldn't use you no more, if you told 21, you know what, 21, I'm gonna wait. I love you. I'm gonna keep watching you, but I can't do the financial support. 21 to say fuck you. She'll tell
Well,
you
I'm not
fuck
doing any type of financial support. I'm
you
helping
is. You
her.
just took her food and liquor last night.
Do you think I didn't get paid? I'm not no dummy. I'm a grown ass woman with grown ass bills.
She got kicked out she left what's the name house. I'm on my way to get you. It like you sometimes you gotta let a
Do
person
you think I didn't
struggle.
get gas money?
I didn't say you didn't. I said sometimes
Mm-hmm.
you have to let a person struggle. Sometimes you
Yeah, I
gotta let a
understand that.
person bump their head. After you keep telling your own child, I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you, and they keep doing it, you say, well, go ahead. And then the police and the jail system teach your kid that that's the fuck I was
Okay.
trying to stop you from going into. That's what I didn't want to happen. That's why I kept on being on you. As long as we have Shugs, 21 will always be 21. She will never be Janiqua Norfleet long as y'all keep supporting 21. I don't have to do nothing. I watch you make thousands of dollars, and if you quit, somebody else gonna do the same shit you doing, which means she's never going to change. If I get all F's on my grade card and I come home and you tell me to do better next quarter, and I get all F's again, you say do better next quarter and buy me some shoes this time, bitch, what the fuck am I gonna do better for? And I ain't calling you out your name, but why would I change what I'm doing when everybody supports me as a loser? She's a successful failure, and at one point or some should. If you was in 21 shoes and you got the cash apps, the money, the trips, she took more vacations than all of us probably this year. Parties with Snoop Dogg and all this other shit. You as Suge would have took care of your business. If you had all the cash apps we give it, you would have took that cash app and you already would have an apartment right now. You personally. If you was fucked up as we think 21 is, and you had the same support she got, you would not be in a hotel right now. Which tells us that she is doing exactly what she wants to do because I know tomorrow I'm gonna get it back. Tomorrow they gonna give me another room. What the fuck I'm gonna go get and what I'm gonna do my best or live my best life for when y'all go do it for me? Why would I? Why the fuck would I change and y'all support me? But we know for a
Yeah.
fact she said, fuck my kids. She kept saying, Sada baby better come get these kids. If he don't, then I'm going to let them take them because if they take them, then Sada baby going to come get them. The Sada baby ain't going to let them go to foster care. She lost her kids on purpose. CPS was coming to her house. She was making sure she beat them up. She didn't want her kids, period. No regular parent is going to do that. You go clean your house up to the max. You go put food in the refrigerator. Motherfuckers that take care of their kids and don't be having a lot of food. It's peanut butter and jelly days. When they know that children's services getting in their life, they going to get some groceries. I'm going to spend this money that I ain't supposed to spend, and we're going to have to wait next month to put double on the lights because I ain't letting these motherfuckers take my kids. She made sure that her kids got took. And after her kids got took, it wasn't one day of mourning. She was happy as fuck. Now I can live my life being a rap star. Now I get to chase my dreams. She is happy. She don't do shit for her kids now. No matter what y'all say.
Okay, let me stop you right there, though, Key. See,
Go ahead.
that's what y'all. A lot of people don't realize and see off of the camera when 21. When I see Janique, when I see her as not 21. Okay.
Okay, Janique.
You don't know she's talking to her kids. She's FaceTiming her kids. She actually didn't lose custody of her kids. Her aunts have them. She gave her kids to her aunts so CPS wouldn't take them. Yeah, she smoked weed in front of CPS. The reason why is because it's legal in Detroit. And I'm not trying to make any excuses. I just don't want these internet trolls trying to come for my ass because
We
I ain't
ain't
fucking
coming
did
for
nothing to
you.
nobody.
We ain't
You
coming.
know?
But what I'm saying is, 21 didn't lose custody of her kids because she gave custody up of her kids. She didn't want them. CPS went to her house for how many months? How long was people calling children's services on her? CPS didn't want the kids. They wanted her
But
to do classes.
she
They
can
told her
get
to do
them back.
classes.
That's the whole reason
They
why she
asked
was
her
trying
to
to
do some
get the
classes.
house.
She said, no, I ain't doing shit because she didn't want her children. If CPS come and tell you do some classes or we taking your kids, you go do them classes. Any parent is going to do them classes. They go work around that because your kids come 1st. She didn't want her kids in real life. Sada Baby said, feed our daughter. She said, fuck her. On live, Sada Baby said, you see that? She just said, fuck our baby. Fuck that baby. Had the baby in the room on the floor with pneumonia and some more shit when the baby finally go to the hospital. And she called the hospital on live and said, can I drop my daughter off? I think she dying. She won't hold down no food. She cold and la la la. And they said, no, you gotta stay with her. What she do? Dance on the tables, dance on the bed, and then sneak out the hospital and leave her daughter there by herself. That's in dying condition. In real life, no real parent does that. Ain't no excuse for us making an excuse for her when she consciously knows how to get dressed, get her hair done, open her mouth up and talk when she get to go around celebrities and shit. She only do this 21 when she on camera with us. When she get to go somewhere and put on her clothes, Miami with Joe, she's 100% normal. We making an excuse for that lady and we shouldn't in real life. I ain't telling y'all to stop her bag. I'm not telling you to stop her bag. I'm saying know the difference. She is not doing what she's supposed to do. I want to give my money to somebody that I know go do something with it so I don't have to keep giving you my money. I don't want to buy your weed and your liquor and your food every day and know that you ain't doing it for your children. Y'all can say what y'all want. 21 been making thousands of dollars. She said she make $15,000 a month minimum. Ain't no reason for you to lose your kids. And you don't need no fucking CD. If you make $15,000 a month, you don't need to be a rapper. You make just what they make. You making $150,000 in 10 months. You making 6 figures a year. You making more than everybody. Fuck your CD. You make enough money to make your own CD to be your own producer. So I ain't giving up my kids for my rap career when I make $15,000 a month minimum already. That's stupid. It's an excuse. She ain't got no bitch. She don't got no CD out. She don't got no singles out. She don't got nothing on the mainstream. And this is what I gave my kids. When you give up your kids to pursue your dream, you pursue it to the fullest. You don't got time to be high, drunk, and hungry in no motherfucking hotel room. We ain't seen her in the studio since she left Demi. So she's not chasing her music career. She's chasing Demi. After I get Demi, then we can do music because Demi comes with music. She ain't chasing her career. She using us in real life. Not taking away from her entertainment. She should get paid for that. But I should not be responsible for making sure your Cash App is at this and your Beans is at this for you to entertain me every day. Because if we leave...
Well, let me just say this because I'm getting ready to get off this phone. And okay. I'm listening to everything you're saying. I'm not... Only reason why I'm up here is because as long as she's here, okay, we see the scenario. The person got her money, right? So as a woman, I'm going to take her over there so at least she can get her damn money back. If she finds some place to stay out here that's in a nice area or whatever, that's good. If she gets her kids back, what she's trying to do is get a place so she can have her kids. Graylin is not feeling well. She's trying to get Graylin back. Get the kids in school, get them here with her. I just don't want y'all coming after my ass because I ain't got time for that shit.
20 what?
You know?
Should get, we love
Huh, babe?
in Jesus' name. We just want you to have tough love. That's it. We want you to have tough love. You shouldn't be getting out your bed at 9 and 10 and 11 o'clock to take nobody no food and shit. You should be chilling.
Yeah.
That's what you worked hard to get where you're at. You didn't get where you're at by getting on live begging. You worked hard as fuck to get your degrees, the nice neighborhood you live in, and to be able to provide for your family and the people that's related to you. You worked hard, so why should I, knowing all the shit you had to sacrifice to get where you at, that you will enable somebody to get where you at without them putting in none of the work? You have to put in some of the work. They say faith without works is dead. She got to put in some of the work because all she living on is faith, and y'all keep on saving her. She don't got to put
It's
in no
called
work
wisdom.
to live her life. I'm not hating on
It's
her. I'm just
called
real.
wisdom. Wise women wouldn't.
Well,
Wise
I
women
just had
wouldn't
to come
spend
up
their
here and
money
say
on her.
my part.
Okay, we
I have to
appreciate
go,
you.
but I just wanted to come up here and let you know how I felt, because even though I'm in your post on Facebook and all that, and I'm like, now they're gonna try to clown me just for me being a
No,
person that
okay.
has a heart. I can cook like a motherfucker, and my goal is to have my own restaurant.
Period.
Okay.
That's period. Period.
After I retire from here, my goal is to have my own shit, and I'm gonna get it. Believe it. But
Yep.
all right, I'm gonna keep watching. You don't kick me out when I'm in your
I ain't,
room.
no,
I'm good.
you
I'm good
you
people.
good. You good.
All right.
Not mad at y'all. And I ain't mad that I'm off the app because listen, I can show you what I'm doing with my money. I got bags full of Christmas shit in there. I got bags full of Christmas shit in there. I show you what I do with the little shit I get from y'all. But this ain't my only source of income. If y'all quit fucking with me,
Pastor,
buying this shit I got
Pastor,
on Jesus, y'all ain't.
Pastor, it's finna get bad. It's finna get worse for 21, unfortunately, because every time she gets the opportunity to learn for her mistakes, they won't let her learn. When 21 was doing all of this stuff and the police was coming to her house years ago and we kept begging her, 21, please stop putting everything so open. Stop doing this. The police here, the police saw the baby mad. This is my reality show. You can't tell me nothing. I'm not listening to nobody. You're not my mama. You don't tell me what to do. And now that she served the consequences for that, people act like somebody had dogged her out and wronged her. And so now she's still digging herself into a ditch. It's finna get worse for her. And then everybody's gonna blame it on everybody else because karma is not done with her because she's still not humble.
And reality, and you're absolutely right in everything that you're saying, and I agree with that. And what I will say, I see in the comments, Keith ain't jealous of her. Keith is getting his own bag. We've been knowing that since Facebook. So he's not jealous. What it is that at the end of the day, Keith is just he speak his motherfucking mind. He say what he's saying. It's raw and uncut. And everybody can't take it on the same way. So my thing is that we want to see 21 do better. But the reality is that a lot of y'all are enablers. Okay, that's what it's called. You're enabling this act. She lost that house because not because of anyone else. She
Yeah,
lost that house because she posted the lease on there, and when she posted the lease, it showed that man's information. So
right.
what we need to do is be accountable for our own actions. Okay, you hear me, Keith?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Accountable for our own actions. Okay. Nobody made her post that in order to do that. And that, because of your action, you have to suffer the consequences. And I feel bad because I like 21. I don't know
We like
necessarily
we
know
like
about
we
Jesus.
like
Well, she not done. She ain't done posting her stuff though either. So karma ain't done with her.
Damn, did I hang up on the wrong? I thought that was somebody else talking. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Uh,
Oh, go
P,
ahead.
you know what? The crazy part about this is everybody talking about how much they care, they care. But in some sick kind of form, you people are getting some kind of self gratification for enabling this girl. Let's keep it all the way the fuck a buck. Because if you care, then you saying shit like P. Stop enabling her. She gonna have to bump her fucking head and wake the fuck up. She gotta learn how to do for herself. What happens if this app goes away? Everything gonna last fucking forever. What happens if this app just shuts the fuck off? Then what y'all gonna do? Y'all still gonna be trying to save 21, 21 neither. So how the fuck y'all want more for 21 than 21 want for
More
her
for
damn
herself,
self?
yeah. I just need to voice my opinion, that part.
It don't make sense. And for
Crazy.
and I know people just saying, "Oh, we trying to help this and this and that," but I really want to ask these people, what kind of self gratification are you getting from doing this shit? What's going on in your motherfucking life that you can't cut this bitch off? Because I know it's plenty of people in everybody fucking family that needs some motherfucking help. What are y'all getting out of this? Why y'all can't let her be a grown ass woman? This shit is sickening. And y'all keep making excuses. This shit been going on for years. If it ain't a dummy on here, it's been dummies on Facebook. It's been dummies in the past few
Who's that
years
talking?
that keep coming to her fucking aid. And she
Not
laughs
me.
at y'all
That's
every
the top,
fucking
bottom.
time.
Top.
The bottom,
No, the top.
the top was talking. What you
Hmm.
got to say, Tavia?
Okay, so I want to agree with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
real, whatever your name is.
You
Appreciate.
you play too much. I just want to let you know that first and foremost. But no, I'm coming on here to be really serious. When you was talking, you like was speaking to me because I have a sister that's 10 years actually younger than me, and she was on heroin. Okay, and I knew she was on heroin. She lied to my mother and everybody else. I knew. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, Octavia, why are you so mean to your sister? Why this? Why that? First of all, you have to show a person tough love, and I mean tough love. Okay, I love my sister to the ground she walk on, but guess what? I don't deal with her. I do not deal with her. She has two children, and I take care of both of them. She has not seen her daughter since she was 11 months. Her daughter is now 5. She hasn't seen her son since he was like 12. He's 19. So what you're saying, Pastor, don't let nobody listen to me tell you what you're saying is wrong, because what you're saying is right. I've been on this app. I'm not a host or anything, but I've been on this app maybe like 2 or 3 months, or whatever. I'm not a gifter, and the reason why I don't gift is because of stuff like this. I've sit there see people do coke, do e-pills, do perks, and all that stuff, and I'm like, these people are wasting their money giving these people this stuff. Like, this is crazy. This is beyond crazy to me. And I'm watch 21 too. And the lady before me, she's right. 21 went on live, showed that man's address, not really knowing what she was doing. And I heard the man talking to her. He was like, I don't want to deal with this. They're calling my phone. They're playing on my phone. They know my address. I don't want to be a part of this. And she just started crying. But she was crying about Demi. She really wasn't crying that she did not get that house. For real, for real. I watched it. Because the guy, I don't know his name. I think it was like 504 or something. I don't know the person's name. But he was trying to help her. She started going into talk about Demi. And he's looking like, what are you talking about? Why is Demi name being brought up? You know what I mean? So she's chasing the wrong
21
thing. She has
posted.
5 kids.
21 posted. She got
And
$65,000 this year, and she
this
spent
year, and she
50.
said, but let me
Right.
clarify
And
that,
She
she
spent
Pastor.
spent
59.
like 50 something,
Pastor,
50,000
she
dollars,
said
yeah.
that's just on this app. She said she has
Yeah,
five
she said she
accounts.
got several accounts. Yeah, she got
She said
several
she has
accounts.
5 accounts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I make 120 a year, and I'm looking at her like, gee, like I'm in the wrong business. This is crazy. But she's gonna continue on doing it because she said it. I would get my money. I told him I can make my money in a day. I can make 1,000 and some dollars a day, and I'm gonna get more money tomorrow. And yeah, and they're gonna keep sending her cash apps because they feel sorry for her. So yeah, that's all I had to say. But yeah, Pastor, keep doing you. I love you. I've been watching you for a few months, and you are the realest, craziest man I think I ever met or seen in my life.
Hey,
And that's on Jesus Christ.
appreciate you.
Amen. All right, take care.
So, what's up, Pastor?
What's up?
So real quick, I got a similar story. I know a 21 myself. Right now I'm currently in a custody battle with my brother's baby mama. My mother passed away last September, and up to that point, she was taking care of my brother's 5-year-old son. She used to take care of him since birth. Neither one of them took care of him at all. So up until my mother died, all of a sudden she decides she want to be a mother. So she go try to get custody of him after my mother dies. So I decided I was gonna get custody of him because DCFS was like, yeah, no, we not gonna just hand him back. This broad She ain't did nothing the whole time. She ain't tried to do visitation, no none of that. She already got 7 kids. 7 kids total. I think it was like 5 of them in the system already. She had already had like neglect and all of that stuff on her record. So right now I'm battling it out with her. Hopefully we get an answer back by February. But yeah, I know a couple of 21s just like that. These bras is wild. And mind you, I'm doing all of this and I got a kid of my own. So I understand it. It's no excuse for why all of this is taking place. She need to handle her business.
Um, uh,
Oh, thank you,
hold
but
on,
all that one.
hold on, real quick, princess.
Okay.
In that situation, you win. We don't know. We don't for real because let me tell you, my auntie that I go visit all the time was a full fledged
Mm-hmm.
smoker. I promise you, steal everything that ain't nailed down and all that. And she had one of her kids in jail, which my mom took custody of, so he wasn't getting the system. And after so long, when my mom was married, and her husband had got attached to the kid. You feel me? So
Right.
my mom and him was going through a divorce, and he wanted custody of the baby, but my auntie wanted her baby back. And my auntie wasn't the same auntie she was when she gave him up. She
Mm-hmm.
on her real shit now, and she deserved her son back, and she got her son back, and she took care of him. So I can't speak on that because we don't know. That lady could have went through some shit and had a reality check that I done lost all my
Amen.
kids, and I finally get a chance to get this one back because I'd have never got them back if such and such didn't pass. Which is I don't, I'm not trying to say that I'm as sad she passed, but
Richard.
Eddie might be wanting to do it. She might be on her shit now. I'm not saying she is.
Mm-hmm.
Might be, and she might be the best parent ever because she know what she did to them 5, and me taking care of this one the right way might make the other 5 come back and hear my. It's a reason why. It's a reason why that lady. Everybody got a reason why they don't want their kids. Just like 21. If you listen
Right.
to her
Right.
raps, 21 treats her kids exactly like her mom treated her. 21.
Yep.
My mama left me. My mama did this, and my mama, and she doing the same thing to her kids and don't recognize it because it was done to her. She's so caught up
That was
by
very
she
true.
hurt. She don't understand how she's hurting her children. So
Mm-hmm.
you never know. People change. Drastic situations make people have reality check. Some people got to wait till they go to prison to know I shouldn't be out here shooting at
You
president.
know what's crazy? And I was ready to say that. My house just burned down past the end of October. Me and my daughter lost everything, right?
Okay.
And they cash app in 21 all that shit, not for her to be in the household with her kids, help her pay the bill. To me, I'm agreeing with everything you said. They really not helping her at all. They not. And it's sad because Pastor, when I went through something, like in my I had my child at 16. When I went through something, I was a woman. I said, "Ma, can you hold my daughter for a year so I can get on my shit?" And that's what I did. 21. So I've been on the app for 2 years. I haven't seen nothing, Pastor. And it's really sad. It really is.
I just want to say, y'all all coming up here
All
saying the
right,
same
Pastor.
thing about my mama and just trying to throw that pussy at Pastor. Bye.
You come back up, I'm gonna throw this goddamn boot at you. No, freak.
My eyebrows go up like that too.
I know we talking about 21, but can we please talk about how dirty Precious House was, please?
Precious house ain't. We ain't gonna change Precious house.
What I
Been
wanted
dirty longer than 21. Been going through this shit with her.
right. What I
So
wanted to say was, while everybody wants to talk about 21, Monica is a very good example of somebody trying to get themselves together. That's somebody everybody should be supporting while everybody's sitting over here talking about 21. If y'all look at Monica right now, Monica look good as she can look. Monica getting ready to have a next phase of her life. That's somebody that's trying to get her children back, that's trying to do the right thing. And we're sitting up here, like Pastor said, promoting somebody like a 21. Half of y'all got all dope things and everything else in y'all family, and they can't ask y'all for not a dime. And y'all will sit up here and give y'all money to somebody that y'all watching
self-destruct. You all are crazy. And like I said, start supporting Monica when you want to start supporting somebody, because that's somebody that's really trying to get her shit together. Thank you, Pastor, in Jesus' name.
So
Yeah.
what's going on, Pastor?
What's up?
So I ain't I'm not coming to get no story or nothing like this. I do wanna just say this real quick. Like a lot of broadcasters be on here displaying some of the craziest shit on the internet, like it's not able to be seen. So 21 keep blaming everybody for what the fuck happened. You brought it on yourself, 21. Like you put everything on here. On top of that, anybody can easily look your name up. You say you a celebrity, so hey, you gotta put your big girl panties on and you live in a celebrity life. This what happens. Everything you do, you put it on here. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I would not rent 221. Let's just be real. The type of shit she display on here, the type of stuff she do. Look how she be fighting the police and all this other crazy shit in the clubs and all of that. Man, don't nobody want to deal with that. That man, she just was crying to this man, literally. That man was just telling her, you put me on the internet without my consent, and literally got this man on the internet again on her live without his consent. So shit, if this ain't a lesson for her, then she not gonna learn. Shit just gonna keep happening, and it is what it is. Hey, I don't wish bad on her, and I hope she get it together for her kids. But hey, she gonna keep bringing stupid shit on her.
For sure. Hey, about the real address.
Hey, Pastor.
What's up?
I just want to say this. I've been
My
watching
God,
for like the last 2 weeks, and
I
she
gotta get a
likes
look.
the attention. She fought with
What I
AJ.
got
She
something to
let
say.
the Eric boy manipulate her. She's an attention seeker.
Here you go.
Nope, I'm not paying no money for this girl. I watch these people send her thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a day. I wish the hell I would pay for some grown ass woman who don't got no kids, living in a hotel, having people cater to her all day long. Y'all crazy. And y'all just keep doing it and doing it. She cried and then said, send to my cash app after she said she didn't want y'all money. And people started sending. Y'all crazy. That's all I gotta say.
Hold on, let me unmute you, cuz. Oh, yeah.
Big fan. I didn't want to interrupt there, young lady, but can I first say this? God is good. And we have to understand the beginning of it. She was raised by her mama. She was raised by her grandmama. Did y'all hear? Her grandma has passed. She didn't tell y'all. Along with her grandmama and auntie. I'm buzzing a little bit. So bear with me. I mean well. I swear to God I do. Why that lady, whoever put that online, stated, put the damn thing, she trying to get the damn kids, y'all. Damn, not, come on. Even if somebody knocked out, what we want her to do? Kill herself? I gotta look in the camera now. Well,
What you saying?
we don't want her
You
to kill
saying?
herself.
Excuse me. You saying 21 trying to get her kids back? That's why she doing all this.
Yes, sir. And okay, I'm here now. I'm sweating. Oh, okay. I show my, okay. Yes, I feel like he grabbed the house to get her kids back. Don't know the struggle.
You know. How many of y'all ever seen 21 cry about her kids? Have you ever seen 21 shed a tear about her children? But she shedded a tear about her lease, which says that the lease had nothing to do with her children. Her granny passed. Well, mine did too. Her mama didn't raise her. Who gives a fuck? My daddy didn't raise me. I could easily say fuck my kids, cause my daddy ain't do shit for me. When you have somebody that tragically changes the dynamics of who you could be as an adult, I can easily say I could be in the NFL today if my dad was around. I can make excuses for all type of shit to not be a dad, cause I ain't never seen a picture of my daddy, and that nigga's still alive. What you do is you say, you know what? My life was so fucked up because my dad wasn't in it that I'm going to make sure I be in my kids' life and I'm going to be on their ass because they ain't going to make the same excuse that I get to make. She chooses everything. She ain't heard about shit. I ain't never heard her speak on her granny. I ain't never heard her speak on her mama unless it was in a fucking rap. Y'all making excuses because y'all life fucked up. If you know that your life was fucked up because your mama wasn't in it, bitch, why the fuck you ain't in your kids' life? Why the fuck would you handicap your kids and you know your mama y'all stupid as fuck. Y'all should be over there with East. Is Eb live? Go over there with Eb. Go to Eb live. Take these views down to 3,000. 1,300 y'all go sit with Eb. Y'all dumb as fuck. It's a word called sacrifice. And if you love 21, then you would know that 21 would make way more money if she took care of her fucking kids. If 21 did for her kids like she's supposed to, she'll make way more money. But she'll never get to see that side because y'all keep taking care of a bitch that has no responsibilities. She's no different than Leah the doll. She has no responsibilities. She don't got no rent. She don't got no car note. She don't got shit. Y'all pay for everything 100%. A functional person that showed y'all her account today said, I spent $65,000. Some of y'all don't make $65,000 in a year. That's what she spent on one out of 5 different motherfucking incomes. Y'all crazy as fuck. 21 hitting your ass for 400,000-500,000 a year. And all in goddamn bullshit.
Hello?
Yeah.
Do I go first or be
It don't matter.
Yes,
what's
I'll go
happening?
first, Queen.
Oh no, I was just trying to say, like earlier, I was saying that like people are going to make her a millionaire
She
without
already a
you.
millionaire.
People don't even realize that they really going to make her a
She would,
millionaire.
if 21 didn't have habits, she'd be a millionaire. She been doing this since before this.
Word is bond. She will be
On
a
Facebook, she was getting the
multi-millionaire.
bag. She was one of the only people getting the bag on Facebook. She has getting her cash out was going crazy, going crazy.
Girl,
She already 21 to hit a million on God. 21 seen a million before.
she had to a half
Big
a
fact.
mil or so. Word is bond. Yeah, these people they stupid and they working hard and she living life. But all right, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, what's up, Mix?
Hey, I just wanted to say that the whole situation it is sad as fuck because she been out that damn house for a while, so that bitch should have been in her motherfucking kids and that whole out of line for posting his goddamn information. That man said he didn't want to be posted on live, yet this hoe on the phone with him on live. Bitch, you don't think that they finna re-record this and then send it to him again, bitch? But side note, I got turkey chops and macaroni in the back if y'all want to play. Holla at me
Ooh,
$5.
amen. I'll be over there in a minute.
Okay, so let me try to get this out real quick. So somebody, and you mentioned it, but somebody said, I wouldn't rent to 21 because she smokes, whoopty, whatever. Funk all that. Do y'all not remember what her crib looked like? The holes in the doors off the hinges, the carpet, the windows.
Shit on the wall.
That is a good enough reason not to rent to her. Also, y'all feel sorry for her because she's young with 5 kids. Well, guess what? She chose to have 5 fluffing kids. So there is no excuse or feeling sorry because she opened them damn legs to get them. She opened them to give birth to them. I don't feel sorry for anybody who chooses to have all those kids and then not take care of them. Lastly, you cannot put all of the blame on the way that she was raised because as an adult, you make choices. My mother abandoned me. My father abandoned me. With that being said, no day in hell would I ever abandon my kids. Period. I love them. I do everything for them because it wasn't done for me. I chose to break the habit. He chooses to continue with this nonsense, and y'all idiots continue to give her
Do
money.
that. Don't
I
do that,
used
Miss
to.
P. Don't do that. Don't do that, Miss.
I'm, they
I love you. I love you. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't call them idiots because the people that send their money is the people that didn't have to eat spam and Vienna sausage and shit. The people that didn't have to struggle. The people that struggle be the people that take care of everything so they kids don't have to have the shit that we had. That's why it's so many of us that don't feel what she doing because we know what it's like to go in there and have to really eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. They never did that. That's why they so quick to get their shit away. They never struggled before. A person that struggled before know how important it is to make sure you do your kids don't have to see that shit. But some of them never struggled. It's a whole bunch of silver spoon motherfuckers that never had a worry in the world that's like, shit, I'm helping her. They feel sorry because they never been where they ain't never had to light candles because the lights was out or go outside and cut that motherfucking box and turn the lights back on by pulling the motherfucker. All you gotta do
Stop
is cut
talking.
that thing, pull that motherfucking electric thing off, take the plastic out and plug it back in and your lights back on. They don't know about boiling hot water to take a warm bath because the motherfucking gas is off and you got an electric stove. I promise you, they don't know about the struggle for them to be ignorant. They ain't never lived like that. So no matter what we do on this live today, people go still support everything 21 doing and go call us haters because they never been where the fuck we been at. They don't know what it's like to really have to put plastic on the windows because the heat cut off. They don't know what it's like to share the
Yeah,
blanket with your cousins and all type. I promise you. Sleep with your
exactly.
pocket because a motherfucker go steal your shit.
Well, I definitely don't feel nothing she be doing. I would never ever give up my kids for no social media or anything like that. You have to sacrifice and basically I don't get people who don't give everything to their kids. I only get money for my kids. Like it feels like I'm working for them. So any real parent knows that. I've never seen one who doesn't understand that.
That part.
So I agree with you.
Appreciate you. Y'all hit the follow button and shit, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. What I was gonna say is I can't blame
Hello.
21. They always say something about she taking care of niggas.
Hello.
She's not taking care of the niggas. It's her supporters that's taking care of
What's
her
going on?
niggas.
Who cares?
So, with that being said, she's smart enough to get her bread because she don't get offline till she get at least $500 or $600.
Shit, 1,000.
Oh, y'all can't hear
Turn
me?
on that camera. Yeah, we hear you. All right.
So, I mean, it's just her choices. But like I said, shit. She don't get offline till she get 500 and something dollars. So I can't knock the girl because she getting her bag. And she ain't taking care of no niggas. Her supporters is taking care of the niggas. She ain't taking care of nobody. The supporters are. So one thing I can say, she a smart girl.
What?
She make dumb decisions, but shit.
Um, I just wanted to say that out of all the money she's made, I am glad I have not contributed a penny. And did y'all not hear this bitch say that she was tired of them calling her every time her daughter have a seizure? Who the fuck says that about their child? Because they don't know what to do with her when she have a seizure. I know what to do with her. I know how to handle her. Bitch, they calling you because they don't. I don't feel bad. And on that situation with her, I was always taught excuses are motherfucking useless.
But if she cared anything about those kids, she would move closer or go there. She sold $65,000 in her account. 21 could have been brought a house for those kids instead of having to rent. She could have had probably more than what she got. So you showing all this money, but then you don't have anything to show for it. Now that's crazy.
She can show y'all what she do with her money every day.
And the fans taking care of her. So hell, I wouldn't
Fuck
work either.
up.
Some
Hello.
because I know you're gonna come at me kind of fight. But listen though, what the hell happened? I've been wanting to know what the hell happened today.
I know you fucking lying. If you don't get your ass on YouTube or in the comments and figure this shit out,
I did, man. I did. I just went to the fucking YouTube.
girl, get down. You know the comments finna eat your ass up.
I want to speak on 21.
Do your thing. If you hold on, if you support 21, come up. I'll listen to you. I'll,
I mean, I don't support everything she do, but I do like I feel some of the shit she say. Like today, for instance, she like that girl really trying to get her kids back, and for them to call and talk to that man.
you serious? Tell me one time she mentioned getting her kids back.
What you mean? She was getting the house to get her kids.
Tell me one time she mentioned her kids on live before today.
What do you? She always talk about her
No,
kids.
she
I mean,
fucking,
why would
she
she need
tell
to keep
y'all we
mentioning
don't
her
talk
kids?
about
Man,
kids and
it's a
don't
time
mention her.
up. Everybody,
You ain't
everybody call.
one. Listen,
Yes.
let me tell you something. I don't even want to kick you down. 21 ain't called her kids one time on live and told them she love them. She ain't called her
Why do
kids
she got
a
to call
high
on
bar,
live?
nothing. Don't say that because she do everything on fucking live and she be on here 16 out of 24 hours a day. When she get off
That don't
live, she
mean
be
that she
sleep.
got to
Girl,
call her
no
kids on
delusional.
live.
No, you ain't got your kids, bitch. Shut up.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You can hear me?
Yes.
All right, how you doing, Keith? This is what I want to say to people. I was in a relationship with a person for 9.5 years. I went through an abusive relationship. I was the one that got away. He always say he'd try to be smart and get my kids in the system. Two of the kids are by him. My oldest wasn't. And I had to fight for my kids. I never been no experience like that in my life. But what I'm gonna say to them is that she don't love her kids. It might be luv. That's not love. I fought to get my kids. I did not miss no appointment. I did not miss nothing. I did everything they told me I had to do. It was stuff I had to do double. It's stuff I had to do twice. I did everything that I had to do because at first they do try to treat you nasty at first. But when they saw that I was really a mother that cared about their kids, they wanted to put me in a newspaper because they said they didn't have many cases like mine because I did everything in my power to get my kids back. I didn't miss nothing. When you love your kids, you ain't going to miss nothing. You're going to make every appointment. Anything that you got to do, you're going to be there. I was at places that I ain't have to be. You know what I'm saying? When they did have foster moms, I was at places. They invited me to go to places. I made everything. I never missed nothing. You know why? Because I love my kids. I wasn't going to do nothing to mess it up with them. Because I knew if I messed it up, I would fail them. You understand what I'm saying? So when you love your kids, you're going to do everything that you got to do to get your kids. Everything else is last. Rap career, whatever. Your kids come first. Because your kids is all you got. Ain't nobody going to treat your kids the way that you treat your kids. Ain't nobody gonna give your kids the way that you give your kids, and that's just what fun to realize. Because if it was done with their kids, you want to fight to do try to get your kids, and that's all I have to say.
How many times y'all see Ebony kiss her dogs, hug her dogs, clothe her dogs? A whole bunch. Kiss her in the mouth. How many times have you seen Eb kiss her kids, hug her kids, tell her kids she love them? How many times have you heard 21 say, fuck these kids? How many times you seen 21 degrade her kids? How many times you heard 21 say she love her kids? Soon as 21 get in a sad state because she ain't get what she wanted, what she do? She miss her kids. She is talking about moving in there. She is talking about getting the lease. She is talking about the keys. Not one time did she say she getting her kids back. Y'all made that narrative. Y'all picked that narrative about her kids. Not one time has 21 mentioned her kids since she said she was moving into that new house. Not once. But all of a sudden today, instead of me making sure that telling the truth, saying that she really mad about Demi not being her bitch, because that was a guaranteed way for her to be with Demi, the only person she always talk about. Y'all put her kids in. I'm sad I was gonna get my kids back. No, the fuck you wasn't. You ain't mentioned your kids. But I know if I say that to y'all, ching ching, that motherfucking cash app go crazy. These are facts. A manipulator is a manipulator all the time. She ain't mentioned her kids. Y'all did that. Y'all made her kids a narrative. She ain't said shit about her kids at all. Period. Come up,
Hi,
everybody.
Pastor.
21. I ain't go. Ain't no admin to block you or kick you, bro. I ain't kicking nobody. You can say what the fuck you want. Your truth go still be your truth. I'm trying to convince. Go ahead, con. Curiosity kills.
Curiosity. My thing is,
Let me mute you, Liz. Your back.
when she had her kid. So some of these people are really kind of delusional. When that girl had her kids, she didn't want them. So why all of a sudden would she want them now? Like, why would she want them now? That girl don't want her kids. It ain't got nothing to do with no DME. It ain't got nothing to do with no lease, no none of that. That girl don't want her kids. She's playing a role for them to get their money, have them bring her food, have them bring her free weed. She never mentions her kids at all. She don't talk about taking that money to go send them kids anything, to go give the person who's taking care of her kids anything. 21 is what we call a rich bum. All she think about is herself, and these people allowing her to continue this terrible behavior. Like, come on now. She never talks about them kids. She talk about Demi. She talk about weed. She talk about ucking and sucking. She never talks about them babies. Never.
Facts.
I just wanted to, hi, Pastor, debunk the kid situation. Y'all, she didn't even put the kids on the lease. When every time you move somewhere, you have to put everybody living in the house. And you don't see none of her children on that lease. So come on, let's have some discernment. Thanks, Pastor.
Period. Oh, they quiet now. They quiet now. They quiet now.
What I was saying is, she really doesn't do what you said earlier. She has no concept of what sacrifice is. And as a mother, you are willing to sacrifice anything to make sure that your children are doing well. If you have to starve, you will starve so they can eat. If you have to lay on the floor, they're going to be in the bed. She has no concept. And just me being an older woman, I think maybe the concept is because she had her kids so young, so now she's trying to live the life that she thought she could live. As a teenager or whatever, when she started having her baby. So she has no concept. There's no responsibility. As a mother, I don't care what nobody say. If my kids if they gonna eat and I can't eat today, I'm not gonna eat today. We're not gonna. There's no doubt. So she doesn't check on her children, and you have a special needs child. You're supposed to love all of them, but your love and commitment to that special needs child is supposed to be just a tad bit more. But she doesn't care. She just wants to do her. And that's just a sad and pitiful state that she's in right now.
Agreed.
All right.
All right.
I just want to say, first of all, it's gonna take more than just an apartment to get them kids back. That bitch ain't did not one parenting class. But I want to say, until she do right by her kids, everything she touch is gonna turn to shit. Hear what I say?